What happens to your heart? If you quit sugar for 30 days, your heart beats about 100,000 times a day, pushing blood through a network of vessels long enough to wrap around the earth more than twice. It never rests. It never slows down completely, and it never takes a break, unless something goes wrong. But here's the shocking truth. Sugar affects your heart faster and more aggressively than most people ever realize. And when you quit sugar, even for just 30 days, the changes inside your cardiovascular system begin almost immediately. Not in months, not in weeks. Some of the improvements start within days. Today, I'm going to walk you through what happens inside your heart in the very first 72 hours without sugar, after 1 week, 2 weeks, and at the 30-day mark. And by the end, you'll understand why cardiologists around the world warn that sugar, not fat, is one of the most dangerous threats to heart health today. Let's begin with the core problem. Your heart wasn't designed for the modern world of constant sugar intake. Every sweet drink, dessert, pastry, candy bar, or even healthy juice triggers a cascade of reactions in your bloodstream. Blood sugar spikes, insulin rises, triglycerides jump, inflammation spreads, and your arteries feel the pressure. Most people think sugar only affects weight or energy. The truth? Sugar directly damages your blood vessels, increases the strain on your heart, and accelerates arterial aging far faster than cholesterol alone ever could. Let's keep it simple. When you eat sugar, insulin rises. When insulin rises, your liver starts turning excess sugar into fat, especially triglycerides, tiny fat particles that float through your bloodstream. High triglycerides thicken your blood, weaken your artery walls, and force your heart to pump harder to push blood through sticky, inflamed vessels. It's like driving with sludgy oil in your engine. Everything works harder, everything wears out faster. Your arteries become irritated on the inside, almost like tiny scratches forming with each sugar spike. The body tries to repair those scratches with cholesterol patches. Over time, these repairs build up and form plaque. That plaque narrows the arteries, stiffens them, and increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. Here's the terrifying part. None of this hurts. You don't feel it. You don't see it. You don't know it's happening until the damage is already severe. But when you quit sugar, the healing process begins shockingly fast. Let's break it down day by day. The first 72 hours, the shock phase. Your brain may protest, but your heart begins breathing easier almost immediately. Blood sugar becomes more stable, insulin levels drop, and your liver begins processing less incoming sugar. When insulin decreases, triglyceride production slows down. Your blood becomes slightly less thick, reducing pressure on the heart. You may feel tired, irritable, or craving sweets. But deep inside, your arteries are experiencing fewer sugar spikes than they have in a long time. Endothelial cells, the delicate lining of your blood vessels, finally get a break from inflammation. This is the first sign your cardiovascular system is shifting from damage mode to recovery mode. By day 4 to day 7, your body begins releasing excess water stored from high insulin levels. Just like with the kidneys, insulin forces your body to retain sodium and water. When insulin drops, your body flushes out this unnecessary fluid. And when fluid retention decreases, blood pressure starts improving as well. Many people notice reduced bloating, better circulation, slightly lower blood pressure, improved morning energy, fewer heart palpitations, steadier heartbeat. Your heart is now pumping blood with less resistance. Every beat becomes a little easier. By the end of week 1, triglycerides may already begin to decrease. Sugar drives triglyceride production. So when sugar intake stops, triglyceride levels can drop surprisingly quickly. Lower triglycerides mean less fat circulating in your arteries and less stress on your heart. Heading into week 2, the cardiovascular improvements deepen. Your arteries start regaining flexibility. Inflammation falls as oxidative stress decreases. Your liver produces less fat, which means less fat enters the bloodstream. Your blood pressure continues to stabilize. Your resting heart rate may begin to improve, This is also where cholesterol profile can shift. Many people see improvements in HDL, the good cholesterol, when sugar is reduced. HDL acts like a cleaner for your arteries, helping remove buildup and reduce plaque formation. Inflammation is the real enemy of heart health, and sugar is one of the strongest triggers of inflammation in the modern diet. When sugar leaves the picture, inflammation starts retreating. Your artery walls, once irritated, begin healing. Your blood becomes less sticky. Your vessels begin functioning the way they should. But nothing compares to what happens at day 30. 30 days without sugar is a turning point for your heart. By now, your insulin sensitivity has improved noticeably. Lower insulin means lower triglycerides, lower inflammation, and less fat production in the liver. Your blood pressure may drop significantly, especially if you previously consumed lots of sugary drinks or processed foods. Your blood vessels become more relaxed and more flexible. This means your heart doesn't have to work as hard to push blood through them. The strain on your arteries decreases, and the risk of plaque rupture, the cause of most heart attacks, goes down. Let's break down the biggest changes after 30 days. 1. Lower blood pressure. Without sugar-driven water retention and constant insulin spikes, your cardiovascular system relaxes. High sugar is strongly linked to hypertension. When sugar drops, so does tension in your arteries. 2. Lower triglycerides. This is one of the biggest wins. High triglycerides are a major predictor of heart disease, and sugar is one of the strongest drivers of high triglycerides. 30 days can make a measurable difference. 3. Reduced inflammation. C-reactive protein, CRP, a major inflammation marker, often decreases after 3 to 4 weeks without sugar. This is key for long-term heart and artery protection. 4. Healthier blood vessels. Your endothelial lining begins to regenerate. Blood flows more smoothly. Arteries become more elastic and responsive. 5. Improved cholesterol ratio. HDL may rise slightly, LDL may drop slightly, but more importantly, the quality of LDL improves. Sugar increases small, dense LDL particles, the dangerous ones. Quitting sugar decreases them. 6. Lower risk of blood clots. With reduced inflammation and more stable blood sugar, your blood becomes less prone to clotting. 7. A stronger, more efficient heartbeat. Less resistance in the arteries equals a lighter workload for your heart. Your heart essentially goes from fighting through constant biological traffic jams to cruising on a clear highway. But the benefits don't stop at day 30. If you extend this lifestyle, even partially, your long-term risk of heart attack, stroke, hypertension, heart failure, arterial disease, and metabolic syndrome drops dramatically. Cardiologists today know something important. Sugar accelerates heart disease faster than fat ever has. It's the inflammation, the triglycerides, the water retention, the blood pressure spikes, and the hidden damage to artery walls, all triggered by sugar. And when you remove sugar, even for a month, you give your heart something it rarely gets: a break, a chance to repair, a chance to recover, a chance to beat strong without constant resistance. Most people who quit sugar for 30 days don't do it just once. They feel the difference in their energy, their breathing, their stamina, their well-being, and they never fully go back. Your heart feels that difference too, and it rewards you for it every second of every day. Let me ask you, have you ever noticed changes in your heartbeat, your energy, or your blood pressure when you cut back on sugar? Share your experience in the comments. I read everyone. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more science-based videos about how your body responds when you change your diet, hit like and subscribe. I'm here to make health simple, so you can protect the organs that protect you. Your heart beats for you every day. Give it a month without sugar, and you'll feel the difference for life.